The music of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise is as iconic as our Blue Boy himself, and today I'm going to be going through the top 10 vocal tracks in the Sonic the Hedgehog series. Now, before I get into this, let's be clear, this is purely opinion based. This is my opinion on what I think the best tracks are. There are no right or wrong answers in this, and I would love to hear your thoughts on your top 10. So please drop them down in the comments, drop a like on this if you're sticking around and you're engaging with it, and of course, guys, 2,000 subs is so close. If we could get there before my birthday on April 1st, that would be amazing. So hey, you're here, consider subscribing for some quality Sonic content, and let's get right into the best vocal tracks. Number 10. This one hits with the big nostalgia waves for everyone that ever booted it up on the Dreamcast or the GameCube. Now, I know a lot of people may have conflict with this because why is Open Your Heart number 10 on this list? And I love it. It's a great rock and roll banger by the wonderful Crush 40, one of my favourite bands of all time for their work on the Sonic series. But for me, it just doesn't hit as hard as some of the ones that are going to come later on this list. And believe me, there will be controversy. That riff, the vocals, just everything as it comes together with the city flooding from Chaos's attack. It's a big, big nostalgia one for me. Now, I will say that out of the two adventure games, Sonic Adventure 1 is probably my least favourite. In fact, when we start including things like Sonic Heroes, Shadow the Hedgehog, and Sonic 06, it's still probably my least favourite. Now, I know it's a fantastic game, it really is, and I know that there are some things to say about the later ones, but everything has a special place in your heart for a reason, right? And for me, Sonic Adventure 1 is still a game I love to go back and play, but I just don't have the same nostalgic, heartwarming feelings I do with some of the other tracks on here. Regardless, it is fantastic and is the perfect accompaniment to taking down Perfect Chaos in that final boss fight, so it definitely earns a place on this list. Number 10, Open Your Heart by Crush 40. Number 9. I know. You are screaming right now. You can't handle this. How dare this fool in this Sonic hat put Infinite above Open Your Heart? Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Now, something you should probably understand about me is I love the pop-punk alternative genre of music. It is my favourite genre of music. I DJ at two of London's best clubs for pop-punk, alternative, metal, and all of those good vibes. So it's a very important genre to me. And Infinite just screams emo culture on a level that hits me so hard. And to have it come from a Sonic game is just next level. Plus, I feel like this song taught us a lot about Infinite that the game simply didn't. And it really fleshes out this story of this person that was wronged and has come back to seek their revenge, and I really love it. And again, this is all personal little tangents, this is all personal little anecdotes that make me love these songs, but the fact that this song itself kind of led into the Tails theory for me, that Tails could be infinite, was a big deal. And it was just an awesome summer of theorizing over this, and I love this song so much. I called it my theme song for the longest time. I have dropped it in these clubs that I DJ at. It's just amazing, and it's got an awesome riff, awesome vocals. I absolutely love it. Infinite, Danger Kids, has to be up there. Has to be one of the best songs in the entire franchise. And that is why it's earned its place as number 9. Number 8. You knew this was coming, right? Because All Hail Shadow is, again, one of the greatest songs this franchise has ever been graced with. You want to sum up Shadow the Hedgehog in a song? All Hail Shadow. Just show that to someone. It is the Wikipedia page of music of Shadow the Hedgehog. And it doesn't even go into Maria and all that kind of stuff. Well, it does, obviously, in the form of the song and the metaphors and the touching on things. But, you know, it's not even like it writes Shadow's story from beginning to end. And it is just so definitively Shadow the Hedgehog that, goddamn, it definitely earns its place on this list. Again, amazing guitar. What a solo on that. Incredible vocals. Now, my favourite version of this is the Crush 40 version. I should probably specify that with songs through this list. So, at the moment, it's been the original artists. With this, it would be the Crush 40 version that was featured in Sonic 06. Why? I love Crush 40. I love Shadow. Sonic 06 has one of my favourite Shadow stories. Yeah, it's just all vibes for me. I do really like the original version from the original Shadow the Hedgehog game. But All Hail Shadow is an anthem. And, you know, when we hear it, like, live, when we did at the at one of the Summer of Sonics, I believe, it was just next level. And I love it so much. I really feel like it personifies Shadow, and it made for plenty of cringy MySpace and MSN Messenger taglines in my teen years. Lyrics from that, you know, suffer long and it will set you free. Only through trial do we find the strength we need. Oh, what was the other one? I'm gonna forget it. Somewhere in chaos we will find ourselves. Stuff like that, like the really edgy emo stuff. Again, hitting that emo vibe that I love so much. All Hail Shadow, number 8. Let's move on to the next one. Number 7. Do you want a tune that'll get you right in the feels? Just inspire you to do good with your friends. That when you're a team, there's nothing you can't achieve. Well, that, my friends, is Sonic Heroes.
What goes up must come down. Yeah, my feet don't touch the ground. You see the world spinning upside down. A mighty crash without a sound.
No one can say without a doubt that Sonic Heroes belongs on this list. Again, Crush 40 at their finest. Now, I know a few people here may be saying, why am I not picking something like what I'm made of? Well, it's Sonic Heroes. It's so damn good. And I have kind of tried to keep this to one song per game. That hasn't quite worked out because some games just have more entries. But, you know, with this game particularly, you've got the Team Dark theme tune, the Team Chaotix theme tune, the Team Sonic theme tune. I've never been as big on the Team Rose theme tune, but they're all great songs. What I'm Made Of is a great song, but this song is so iconic. It defines a generation of gamers. Even me and my sister from a young age would play this game together, and just hearing that Sonic Heroes theme tune as you booted up the game was so iconic, and I absolutely love it. There's many different versions of this one. Again, my favourite is by Nate Wants to Battle from the Gotta Go Fast EP. It's such an incredible cover. It brings up the pace. It really hits hard with those pop-punky rock and roll feels. And again, I have dropped this multiple times in some of the best pop-punk clubs in London. So, Sonic Heroes definitely earns its place on this list. Number 7. Number 6. We all remember that moment, huh? And 2 hedgehogs fought for our planet in space, all golden and glowing and Super Saiyan, and pushed back the space colony arc with the biolizard attached to it. And our poor boy, our hero, my spirit animal, my multiversal counterpart, died to the song Live and Learn by Crush 40. This is how to do an ending boss theme right. This is so good. It packs all of the punches. There's a beautiful rock and roll riff going through it, and it really sets the stakes of just this all or nothing. If we fail this, everyone dies. The earth is going to explode, I guess, from the arc colliding into it. Where are my words? It's so good. I absolutely love this one, and I definitely think it's earned its place on this list. In fact, I would be hard pushed to find a Sonic fan that wouldn't put this on the list. It's amazing. It's my favorite video game of all time. It earns its place on this list. I know a lot of people probably thought it should be higher, and some of the later picks might throw you off slightly. But as I said, this is all opinion based, guys. But Live and Learn, number 6. Number 5.
I've been here waiting for the longest time. I can't believe it's real. You lose the battles that you never fight. Can't hide from what you feel.
Alright, I reckon about 30% of you just clicked off this video. That's right. Frontiers has got songs above this, and this isn't the only one. But first, we got to talk about Breakthrough It All by Kellen Quinn. Oh my god, this song. Now, again, this speaks very much into my general music tastes of alternative, pop punk, emo, hardcore, metal, that kind of thing. This song goes so hard. It slaps so hard, more than it has any right to. It just fast, well, not even fast, this slow metal kind of breakdown to it, building to this climax where everything just goes up a notch. And the whole time you're hearing this, you're fighting a dragon. You are fighting a dragon. You throw that dragon into a mountain. You explode it. You blow it up by letting its own missiles fly into its mouth. I mean, my god, this song is one of my favourite songs in the series. I am so in love with this song. They did such an incredible job on the Frontiers soundtrack. It earned its place on the Apple Top 10. It should have won the Steam Award. It was just next level soundtrack, and Breakthrough It All is without a doubt my favourite Titan fight. And I've only included one Titan fight song in here, so sorry if this wasn't your pick. Again, it's all opinions. Breakthrough It All, number 5. Let's head on to number 4. Number 4. Now, I used to say that Infinite was my theme tune. Nothing is more my theme tune than this is, except maybe the last song, the number 1 spot. His world has meant so much to me for so much of my life. As I said, Sonic 06 is one of my favourite Sonic games. I know it's a flawed game, I don't care, I absolutely love it. All games are flawed in some regard. And his world, particularly the Zebrahead version, full band version, is just definitive Sonic the Hedgehog for me. Again, the amount of MSN and MySpace taglines with lines from this song, like kicking ass fast, putting on a show. Oh my god, I love this song. When you leap without a net, you'll find he will be there all the time. Watch your step now, watch your step, don't fall. It brings back so many happy memories for me. I love this. Now, I have seen Zebrahead probably over 10 times in my life at various festivals and things like that. And every time I have been tweeting at them for days before, asking them to play his world. They never have. Zebrahead, if you manage to be watching this by some miracle, please play it one day. I assume they're playing Slam Dunk this year, I don't know. Hey, if anyone's going to Slam Dunk this year, you can come say hey. I'd love to meet some of you guys. Slam Dunk Festival is an awesome pop punk festival. I'm pretty sure Zebrahead are playing, but I'll have to double check that. If they're not, they probably will be next year. They're quite regular. So yeah, I really hope one day I will get to hear them play his world. It is absolutely amazing. One of my favourites. Yeah, I really don't have much more to say on it. It's just next level. It was my MySpace profile song for like 3 years straight. His World by Zebrahead. number 4. Absolutely deserved. Number 3. I know a lot of you were starting to freak out. You thought this wasn't going to be on the list. Don't worry, it's in number 3. Now, I know a lot of you are also really angry right now as to why this isn't the number 1. Now, Sonic Star made a compelling argument about this song, and I agree with some of the points he made, and I disagree with some of the points he made. I love Sonic Star as a creator, so, please do give him some love as well. Subscribe to his channel if you haven't checked him out before. He's an awesome guy. But he is quite negative on the song, and I think it is iconic. Very iconic. It's one of those songs that, again, we're going to fit all the criteria. I've had on my MySpace profile. I've played it in pop-punk clubs. I love it. Everyone knows this one as well. It is a big one. I would say it's nearly as iconic as Green Hill. Not quite, but nearly. Because people just scream this out. Like, people will just sing along at this at the top of their lungs. Like, it's a very, very big Sonic tune, accompanying one of the, if not, I would say the greatest opening level in the Sonic franchise. And I would definitely go as far as to say one of the best opening levels in gaming. It just, right off the bat, you know what you're doing, high stakes, it perfectly walks you through it, you get a real sense of how the game controls, and it just pops. Like, can we just be real? It just pops. Now, the chances are I'm probably using a different version than the original right now, because for some reason over the past few years, the song has become copyright on YouTube, which sucks. But again, I would say maybe the Nate Wants to Battle version of this, but the original is so iconic that I think actually we should just give it to Ted Poley there, and just the original version from Sonic Adventure 2. Absolute gold in the Sonic vocal track library. I think it's one of the best. I'm sure you do too. And yeah, totally warranted for number 3, guys. Let's be real. I know some of you are saying number 1 right now, but I'll get to insult you in a little bit. Let's move on to the next one. Number 2. There is no song in the world that can invoke the emotional reaction out of me than this one can. Endless Possibilities is perfection in a Sonic song. It perfectly defines Sonic's journey as well as the fans. This enduring hope, this constant striving forward onto new frontiers, we'll say. It's just so uplifting, so heartwarming, and as I said, all of these are personal anecdotes. It's why these songs are in the certain places for me. And I'll tell you the story again. I think I have told it before on this channel. So on my first day starting my job at Sega, I listened to this on repeat on the way on my commute. Particularly, it was the 30th anniversary concert edition of it that Nate Wants to Battle was part of. It is so uplifting, so incredible, and I walked round the road, and I don't know if you guys ever know the Sega office in London, you'll know what I mean, but there's a road that you walk round, and then I could just see the bright lights in the distance, the Sega sign on the side of the building, the massive one. And literally, I shit you not, the chorus came in at that moment as I kind of looked up and saw it. And this has always been my song now because of that, because I cried my eyes out during that 30th anniversary concert experience stream we did here on the channel. So, if you were there, that's a really special memory I have with you. And I cried my eyes out, like, because it's just, I'm not sure if it was during or after the stream, but because it's just so beautiful. It accompanies this idea of achieving your dreams, that nothing is impossible, and that we can do this. You know, you and your family and your friends, whatever you need to get through it, you can do this, and you can reach these endless possibilities. And I did, guys. I worked for my dream company in my favorite field, IT, doing all sorts, and I get to, you know, talk to people about Sonic daily, and see things grow, and it's just, this song means so much to me. And I will say again, my favorite version of it, we're going with the 30th anniversary Nameless Battle version, 100%. It's iconic. It should be the one that's playing now. Just, my god, this song is absolute Sonic perfection, and it means more to me than I could ever put into words. I sound like I'm rambling in this YouTube video. It's because I can't get the words out for how much this one means to me. So, Endless Possibilities, number 2. I'm sure you're wondering what could be thrown at. And I did say there was another song from Sonic Frontiers to come up. So, number 1. I know that if you want to dislike the video, that's fine. I'm completely fine with that. And actually, I don't really understand why people would be upset about this. Well, no, I do, because it's a brand new game, and there are songs like Escape from the City, and Endless Possibilities, and Sonic Heroes, and His World, but I'm Here is the best damn Sonic vocal track we've ever had, in my opinion. Again, guys, this list is, there's no right or wrongs in this. This is just mine. Please let me know yours in the comments. Please keep it civil. No telling people they're wrong. You're all right. You're all wrong. It's fine. We're all good. We're on the same wavelength. I Am Here is so damn good. And again, there's an emotional story for me with it, as I have got to travel to various conventions, not just in this country. I've had the honour of going to Amsterdam twice last year, once with work, and Paris last year as well, to take Sonic Frontiers 2 game shows. So if you're at Paris Games Week, if you're at EGX, I was the IT guy there. And I feel like the whole song is a description of me and our Blue Boys' journey over that 8-month period, whatever it was. Because, you know, it was hard work. It's some of the most rewarding work I've ever done in my life, and I just absolutely love meeting all of you that I got to meet there. So thank you to all of you. I know I haven't got back to loads of you yet, but I will, I promise. I'm just working through things. It really just has this like emotional story for me that I really love, and it just goes so hard. Like on the pop punk alt scene, again, like I've been playing this in the top clubs every month, consistently, because I absolutely love it. This song just hits every note for me on every level. The beautiful slow intro into the build up, the really hitting you in the face that just perfectly fits the CGI trailers beat, and then we go back into the melodic, and then we build it up, and that chorus, it's like Sonic singing at us. Like, I'm here, reaching far across these new frontiers, and yes, we'll hear that and hate that, because I can't say I'm here without saying reaching far across these new frontiers. Sorry. But it's just, again, I can't put it into words. It's weird that I have more words to say about the ones lower on the list. But it's just, I think that's what music does, right? It invokes a reaction out of you sometimes that you just can't explain. And I have laughed and I've cried to I'm Here. It is absolutely my most played song of the past year. Now, bear in mind, when Spotify Wrapped happened in December, the Frontier soundtrack wasn't out, or had only been out like a week. If it had had more time, if that Frontier soundtrack had come out on November 8th, I'm Here would have been top of every single list I have. Like, without a doubt. As well as the Titan songs. But Frontiers is the gift that really just keeps giving, because we've got this amazing DLC coming this year. Well, I'm hoping amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. And we've got a soundtrack that just begs to be replayed all the time. You know, you'll be hearing it at points in these videos. You have for quite some time, and you will for many more. So I love I'm Here. I think it is the iconic Sonic theme tune. And whereas we were using Sonic Colors theme tune, Reach for the Stars, which does get an honorable mention. It is a great song, but it just didn't quite make my list. Whereas we were using that in like Team Sonic Racing and stuff like that as Sonic's theme tune, I think it's got to be I'm Here now, because it's just next level, honestly. I love it so much. I hope you guys do too. I hope this isn't too controversial a statement. So I'm Here, number 1. Absolutely love it. Now, I do want to give some honourable mentions. As I just said, Reach for the Stars is one. I also want to shout out Ungravitify. I absolutely love that song. It's so good. Sonic Riders, it's a very different kind of vibe. It's moody. It's got techno, but it's also got like a just kind of somber feel to it that I really like. A really, really good song. So honourable mention to that. And, of course, With Me from Sonic and the Black Knight. Holy hell, man, that is a end boss theme and a half. So didn't quite make the list, but honorable mention for that. So what do you guys think? Do you hate my list? Do you love my list? It's time to let me know in the comments. And as I said previously, please keep it clean. Keep it civil. You know, no one's right, no one's wrong. This is just your personal opinions. This is my personal opinion. Let's all be friends. I swear to God. I hope you enjoyed this video, I really do. If you got here to the end, please slap a like on it. Dislike it if you think this list is absolute bullshit. And guys, please consider subscribing. I'm so close to 2k subs. We are literally 49 subs away from 2,000 subscribers. I cover everything to do with Sonic the Hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog, Sonic Prime, anything to do with the Blue Boy, I cover. I also cover some other bits that you're going to be seeing a bit more of soon, so look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Slap a like on it, hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.